Hey everyone, this is Andy from Cinegraph Studios, and today I wanted to give you a behind-the-scenes look at what goes into setting up interview lighting. I have my fiance here, Dana, and she's willing to model for us, so let me show you what goes into it. Typically, you will set your camera up and get a frame, and then build everything from there. So the first thing you want to do is set up a key light. The key light is the main light of the image, and typically you want a large source so you have a lot of soft light. And if you move over to this side, you'll see this is the fill side. Sometimes you want to use another light, but typically you can get away with using just a bounce board. Basically, it's stealing light from the key light, bouncing off of this board, and filling in the shadow side. Sometimes you'll run into situations where the key light is making the background a little bit too dark. So what you want to do is bring a light in, something like this. This is called a lantern. It's basically like a big ball of light. And what it does is it produces light throughout the room that has a nice even tone to it, and it's very diffused. So that'll basically bring the ambient levels up. I also like to add in some sort of practical light. This just adds depth to the image. And the nice thing about those is you can add in what's called a kicker light, or a backlight, or if you boom it up, it can be a hair light. And basically what this does is add separation to the background and the subject. And for this setup, we actually added this light back here. It's basically the same color temperature as these two. And what it's doing is bouncing into the mirror and the wall, bouncing back, and adding just a little bit of depth through these curtains. So you'll see in the image, it just gives the image a little bit more pop. So the fill side is a really vital part of any type of lighting because, as you see now, the ratio from the key side to the fill side is almost even, which means there's not going to be heavy shadows at all. But what you can do, if you want something with more drama, is pull the fill side out, and you can see that already increased the amount of shadow on this side. And if you wanted to add even more, you bring some sort of flag in, which will create heavier shadows on the shadow side. That all depends on what type of shoot we're doing, but typically with corporate work or happier interviews, we'll do something with where the ratio is closer to one another. If we want something for a little more drama, we'll add in more shadows on the fill side. So that's your basic setup for interview lighting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for future videos. Hold on. Good? Ready? Okay.
That's what 3, 2, 1 usually means, Andy. Oh, 3, 2, 1, go?
3, 2, 1, waste 20 seconds? Okay. I just gotta get the giggles out. It's different now that Dana's here. All right, ready? Stop. She is modeling for us, and I don't know if she exactly wanted to. It might be against her will, but.
And take 2.
She's only doing this because I told her that I would feed her afterwards. And she's sick of me messing up, so. All right. Okay.